Good day, folks. Nathan here with Porchside Rustic. Today's video, we are going to epoxy a tumbler, but I'm also, at the beginning of the video here, I am going to show you what I've worked on, where I am in the process, some items I've recently purchased, and actually I'm missing something else here, but I'll find that. So down here is a few things. You might recognize some of them if you watch previous videos. I have my little stash jars that I've been working on. And yes, it's not Halloween time or anything like that. You just pick up free tablecloths or dollar tablecloths, or when they're on clearance. They work great to cover your work surface. Because I don't have a work area, I have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So we pick up, tear down, pick up, tear down. And this is what these jars were before I started. And this was one where I did a live on Facebook. Jars, still haven't done much with it. Debating if I want to make it a peekaboo, just add vinyl to it, or leave it the way it is. Over the weekend, I'm almost out of epoxy resin, so I purchased this from Lowe's. Never used it. The reason I picked it up is it says that it's low VOC or zero VOC, UV durable, self-leveling, and so for the price for the 1 gallon kit, it was, I think, $60. So that's on Amazon. For the super clear, I paid $60. So, but I'm gonna give this a try just because I am inside. So I'm gonna try the zero VOC, no odor. Next thing is that I picked up from the Dollar Tree these little, they go over the top of your electric burners for decoration when you're not using your stove. Well, I am going to spray, I'll probably give them a light sanding, spray paint them, epoxy the inside, maybe put vinyl, maybe not, depending on what it looks like, in some sort of tray, whether it be a rolling tray, a ring tray, a change tray, whatever, but it's going to be a decorative tray. I may try to make it match one of those jars, and as you can see, the pink jar, it's only been spray painted, hasn't been epoxied yet, so I think I'm going to go glitter on that. Another thing I purchased over the weekend was some alcohol inks. Now the colors are Sunshine Yellow, Sunset Orange, and Purple Twilight. I don't have any white, but I am going to use white mica powder as my base flood coat for it. See how it turns out. Kind of three odd color combination, I guess. I was going to get the cabin, which I assumed would have been be able to do the wood grain, but they were out of that. Got these at Michael's. This is a piece of basswood with the bark still on it. I did a paint pour on it close to a year ago and just been sitting here figuring out what to do with it. Well, now I do vinyl, so I'm thinking about cutting out a piece of vinyl, and I'm thinking it's gonna have something to do with camping, so I'm probably gonna take a paintbrush, splatter some white spots as stars, and then I got this vinyl right here, and I thought some sort of camping theme vinyl with that kind of looked kind of cool. We'll see. My wife doesn't think as much. She thinks I should go with a different color, but we'll find out. I also picked up this weekend, everybody's been talking about clearance on Ozark tumblers and mugs, and mine wasn't as clearance as some of them I've seen, but these two, this is going to be a random whatever I come up with. I think I'm going to try the alcohol inks on this. With the colors, I'd like to go with a white base coat, but I really have an issue with spraying my cups white. This is going to be for an order. This is going to be, the plan in my head is a split cup, one half like a burgundy red, maybe mica brush on. I don't think glitter. Yeah, it could still be glitter because it's going for a mom. The other side's going to be probably a purple with some onyx mixed with it to darken it up. And it's going to have on the purple blackish side a Batman vinyl cutout of some sort. The opposite side will have something to do with Avengers. And that's just going to be on the top. And then around the bottom, all the way around, will be an elephant with two mommies, or an elephant themed. So each one of the comic characters is supposed to be of what her kids like or into. One's into Batman, one's into Avengers. Mom likes elephants, so I'm going to incorporate all three, and I may put their names on it and maybe some sort of mommy saying. So, but that's going to be for a future video. The video that's going to take place today is going to deal with that. So I'm going to prep my cup by washing it, getting a little bit of glue stuff off there. I am going to tape the bottom because these have the rubber seals, and I'm not going to deal with epoxying over those. And we'll probably do the alcohol inks on that one. And I'm probably going to use the new epoxy. So let me get all set up, tear down all this, prep my cup for paint. I'll bring you down when I start painting, and then we'll go from there. Okay, everybody, I'm set up to paint this tumbler. Let's see if I can. This is the shot here. This is it's a yellow, some sort. It's called Summer Squash. My tripod's kind of wobbly, so if the camera tips sideways, I apologize. I'll pick it up and fix it, but I'm going to get at least one coat on this, bring it upstairs, I'll let it dry, I'll come back down, I'll put a second coat on it. It is probably 30 degrees out right now. I do spray even when it's 0. I just spray really quick and bring it back inside. Yeah, the odor's kind of shitty, but oh, that was my I am putting light coats on. It may look kind of thick, but should not help if I get down and focus here. Like I said, I'm not doing nothing to the bottom. That's taped off. So we're going to bring this inside, let it dry 15-20 minutes. I'll come back down, put one more coat on, and then we'll be ready for epoxy. Okay, folks, here we are. I got the tumbler on the turner. Again, I have the bottom part taped off, top part taped off. It's a summer squash yellow. I'm going to be using these alcohol inks. Let's see if I can get a little closer here. I have a sunshine yellow, a sunset orange, and a purple twilight. I also brought out my white mica. I'm going to use that on as my flood coat because I didn't get any white alcohol inks. And we're going to see how that turns out. I am using a new resin. It's Cimarron. It's crystal clear, self-leveling, durable, zero VOC, UV resistant, easy pour, extremely durable, pours up to 1/8 inches thick, 100% solid epoxy. I purchased a gallon, and so it's a 1-to-1 ratio, not by weight, by volume. And so I'm gonna say I'm probably not gonna need much more than 20 mils to cover and give me a coat. And then we'll start with these. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Give me a like, will help out with the channel moving forward. Give some shares, get your friends to watch. We're gonna see, I know that they say you should shake these. I'm gonna see if I gotta poke a hole in the top before I start. Hey. Oh, that might be for my pen. Yeah, that looks good. Nope, they already are good to go. So, let's start. I don't like pouring that one first. I'll pour this one first. Woohoo! Touch more. Sorry if I don't say a whole lot while I'm trying to measure. Trying to just concentrate that I don't screw it up, especially using some new resin. There. That looks to be good. I do want to get like condiment bottles or those bottles that you do upside down. Use this to do our initial stir. I don't pour back and forth between different cups and mugs, and I mix it all right in one. Add both of them. Add the thicker one, which is the actual RA resin. Second, so it doesn't like stick to the bottom as much, because it's actually going to be put on top of part B. Give it a good scrape. I don't smell any smells. There's some bubbles, of course. I'm using a flat piece, kind of stirring kind of quick, scraping the edges. Now that's my first time using alcohol ink. I know that they usually say use white to help separate the colors and move around. I'm hoping my white mica in the flood coat will help, and if not, it will give it some sort of shimmer. Here, we'll put in I think I got another thing, so I'm not going to go heavy on the mica, but I am going to put some in there. Probably about, that much. Again, I use Decor ROM mica powders. It was a good deal for 50 colors. This has a nice pearlescence to it. I'm probably gonna have extra. Okay, let me get a glove on here. Let's see, I'll try not to get in the way. I like the tumbler to start with spinning clockwise. Right up to the tape. Remember, right, should be a fairly, just so you get some movement, fairly good coat. So we're gonna let it spin a little bit, even out. Now you can see it. It's kind of sparkly. Let's get right down. Tape. There. I think got a really good coverage, but I think I want it to all kind of be direction. Heavier right here. Mixes well. It's smooth as it runs. So I think here we go. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of heat to it right this moment. Try to get it to even out some. Like I said, usually there's not much of a plan. It's going by the seat of my pants right this moment. So let's get this party started. We're going to use the purple. Let's start down here. I did bring up my alcohol mist bottle. Let's give that a try. This goes kind of quick. Again, I guess it's how much you want to drop into it. The yellow and the orange, well, I guess there's you can see the difference. Let's start spinning it the other way. Put some more purples in. Bam. Bam. Let's see. Kind of a weird technique, just kind of dabbing her in. Throw some heat to her, see if some movement don't happen. Of course, I don't know how it's reacting with the mica powder in the let's see. I know that there's a spot. Seem kind of thin, but could be the amount of epoxy I put on. Kind of interesting. Oh, I should go get my alcohol spurts bottle. Because I put that on there kind of tight. I'm trying to get some up and down motion, maybe? Oh, let me get it down in the U in here. Do some other videos coming up. One on the pink jar I glittered. Looks like where the mica is, it's kind of giving it cells, like it's opening up. Not sure what look it's gonna come out to look like, but something's happening. Yeah, if you hear it in the background, the movie Elf is on. No, it's not Christmas time, but it's what the grandbaby likes, and it's what was on when we sent her to bed. I think we're gonna let that spin overnight, and we'll see what we have in the morning. So again, I'm using Cimarron. I haven't smelt no odor. My family will let me know if there's an odor. It's kind of cool that I use the mica underneath because it does give it a shimmery sheen with the alcohol inks. Oh, should I do any more? Should I not? I think we're gonna let that be and call that good. So we'll be back in the morning to see what it looks like. Right now it's about 8:14 at night. Although I'll probably come back out in about 40 minutes or so, and an hour, and I'll peel the tape off just so it makes it easier. I'll retape it off tomorrow. But it's kind of interesting. Let's see if I can get you guys up on a closer look. Do my tripod here. Okay, see everybody in the morning. Okay, folks, it's the next morning. Let's see. I did this tumbler 8 o'clock or so last night. It's now 5:45 the next morning. It turned all night. It came out better than I expected with the colors I used. There's some weird sections. There. I'll let that part come back around. Where'd it go? Either way, I still like how it came out. Again, it was the first time me using alcohol inks. But I'm definitely gonna get more and try some more. So until the next video, give me a like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell button so when I do put up videos you get notified. And everybody, happy spinning.